Hello there, welcome to the 365 Challenge, 365 guitar lessons in 365 days. Today we'll do an A-shaped bar chord. Now, if you start with an ordinary A open chord, there's 5 notes we're using there, 3 that we've got our fingers on, but we've also got the open first string and the open fifth string. So there's 5 notes. To turn that into a bar chord, we'd need to lift all of those 5 notes further up the fretboard. So, some people do it by keeping fingers 2, 3 and 4 like that, sliding the chord up and then laying the first finger 2 frets away, so there's a gap fret there. So this finger needs to cover strings 1 and 5, both on the 3rd fret there. If that's on the 3rd fret, these are on the 5th fret. So that would be a C major. Now some people play it like that, but most people, instead of using 3 fingers, 2, 3 and 4, you would use just finger 3. So finger 3 is covering strings 2, 3 and 4, and finger number 1 is covering strings 1 and 5. So, now that does add the complication of trying to bend the 3rd finger out of the way so that it doesn't touch the 1st string. Because what you don't want is to push down on the 5th fret and you get a 6th chord. Well, you might want that in some circumstances, but not all the time. But there is a cheat. What you can do, you can just not play the 1st string, because the middle 4 strings contain all the notes you need to make a proper major chord. So if you can't quite bend the 3rd finger out of the way to expose the 1st string, don't worry about it, just sort of mute the 1st string, don't even push down on it with either of those fingers, and just have it muted. So your A-shaped bar chord has a root note on the A string and it's played by the 1st finger. So if you were to put your finger on D, 5th fret of the 5th string, and then shape the chord around that, then you're playing a D major chord, but you're using an A shape. So that A shape can be put on any fret. So that would be a D, that would be a C, that would be an E, this would be a G. There's your A-shaped bar chord.